Good morning, everybody. This is Sister Omi. I hope everyone is doing well. I'm here to do the full moon in Libra, and this is for the sign of Capricorn. And that's Capricorn, sun, moon, and rising. So let's just talk about that Libra full moon for a moment there. This full moon is in Libra, as I said, and Libra is balance, the scales. But what else is happening on this day? There's like a 4 hours in between. We have the spring equinox, which is in Aries, which opposes Libra. So we're going to have that feminine versus the masculine energy, that balance versus charge take forward. So at this time during this cycle, I urge everyone to think before you speak, because everyone may be feeling a little emotional, because the full moons do have a impact on our emotions. And Libra also rules relationships. So with this full moon in relationships, lovers, co-workers, people, you have relationships, they could be a little trying. So we'll have to practice balance at this time. So before you say something maybe that you'll regret, go dance, do some sports, something to counteract the emotions that you may be feeling when you have to deal with these people, when it comes to relationships. So the key word is compromise. But the one thing at this Libra full moon, and as we also have in the spring equinox, we're gaining a better understanding of ourselves and how we relate to others. Even if you know what certain people can trigger, you're learning or relearning, because Mercury is still retrograde, how people affect you. And as you grow and mature, you can't always feed into it. So this is a good time to, take your own inventory of yourself and understand yourself better and how you relate to others. And remember, the key word is compromise. So with that, Capricorn, sun, moon, and rising, we have here 2 of air. So 2, there's a duality, But basically what it's saying here is, okay, let me adjust this a little bit. Yeah, there, that's better. So basically, it's about meditation, spirituality, prayer. You have to experience calm. Because this is in the mind. So using your intuition, meditation, staying calm, and being self-assured. Because maybe you have a decision to make, or something is going on in your mind, but you can't allow distractions to knock you off your foundation here. I know it looks like the 2 lovebirds as they're making a heart. Maybe and since we are in the relationship sector at this particular time, maybe you're thinking about 2 people. How are they affecting you? So maybe you'll need mediation and meditation just to stay calm. But you can experience that calm and tranquil in spite of an unknown future. And that's the thing. Everyone can guess what the future is, but a lot of times you really don't know. How many people get into things, and since we're talking about relationships, think it's going to last forever, and it doesn't. I'm not predicting that it is or isn't, but I'm just saying, no one knows the future in that sense. Now, the next card here. So with that air, I don't know, even dealing with that air sign, maybe you are dealing with Aries. No, that's fire. Aries, Gemini, Libra, with this Libra moon. Gemini, Libra. I can't think right now. Ooh, Mercury retrograde. Can't talk. Okay. Forgive me, Aquarius. You know, maybe you're dealing with some air sign people, or maybe you have those qualities in you. And you're going to, this too, when you think about thoughts, you're of two minds. Maybe there's things that are going on that you're starting to realize how you relate to other people. And you're of two minds. That polarity of that male-female energy. That could be it too. Remember, this is general, so the next card we have here is Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles. You know, don't be afraid of your skills and don't be afraid to branch out. You know, this is really about being grounded, so being focused, having creativity. And Capricorns, you tend to be industrious. So maybe it's a time to do something to improve your skills, improve your craft. When you look at this, this is, it's almost like being divine here. That you're probably good at what you do and you have a chance to be better. So whatever it is that you're considering, besides benefiting yourself, how will it benefit your community or your family? Is that maybe what you're of two minds about? But you definitely have, here's almost saying, learn something new or expand on what you know, because you can be better at whatever it is you do. You have the ability, Cappy, to be better. I think that's beautiful. Now, this is the message from Spirit. And the message from Spirit is the Two of Pentacles. And this is about juggling. So you got Two of Air, what's in your mind, and Two of Pentacles, which is basically your material world. So this has to do with money, your home, materialism, or, you know, if it has to do with air, it could excuse me, Cappy. It could deal with a Virgo, Taurus, or another Capricorn. This is Pentacles, Earth. And the message from Spirit, I'm laughing at myself. I'm like, really? I can't wait for Mercury go forward, I guess. But the message from Spirit is moderate spending and acquisitions for the moment, and a wait for a more favorable and clear moment to act. Now, that's interesting that it says that, because here it's saying that, you know, basically it's still the two, so they're still juggling here. But what are you juggling? Your intuition calm, there's some calmness, you have to calm the mind, because maybe you're looking at things from two perspectives, or you're balancing your own male-female energy. But here it's saying, with this Eight of Pentacles, it's like you have the ability to expand. So maybe that's what you're thinking about. How can you expand your skills? How can you improve your craft? How could you make yourself maybe more marketable? And if this has to do with relationships, like I said, it doesn't have to necessarily be love. It could be work, your role in your community, whatever. But still, there's this juggling. And so sometimes, like in a world that seems out of control, it's nice to know that you can have control of some things. And you could apply high-minded awareness to your situation to maybe manipulate events. But this is done by making conscious choices. And so that goes back to that Two of Air. That's that conscious choice. You have to make conscious choices to whatever it is you're going to do to improve yourself and be of a higher mind and how does it benefit others and in addition to yourself. All right. Now I pulled the crystal here, and the crystal that I pulled is the Peridot. And this is about emotional cleansing, which is interesting. You know, the Peridot frees the mind from unwelcome, envious thoughts and night terrors. This is a transmutive and purifying. So that two of air of the mind. So is that like, that no, yes, or the devil on your shoulder, devil on one shoulder and the angel on the other. And plus you have the two of pentacles too. So do you choose to improve yourself, or do you choose to stay in that realm that you're in? So here, this is about cleaning all that emotional gook out. So know that envy and jealousy harm you as well as hurt others. So recognize how outside influences operate in your life. These outside influences, people, places, and things, your relationship not only to, like I said, people, places, and things. So this is saying avoid jealousy, be assertive without being aggressive, and you have a powerful destiny and great integrity. Money is earned from your talents. Oh, so I think this is beautiful. You can't feed into people. This is confirming it. So whatever you may be feeling, maybe you're jealous or you realize people are jealous of you, you cannot feed into that. Always be of your higher self. Get rid of all that emotional stuff. Eliminate it. Move forward, And sometimes you have, maybe that's part of the mind, Maybe you're in a relationship you have to move forward from. I'm just saying. You know your story, right? And the tree. Now, just like the crystals are in nature, so is the trees. And here, the tree is the cedar tree. Now that's a very sturdy tree because cedar furniture, that's durable. That's what this is about. For the duration. Durable. And I'm just tilting this so I can read it. Evergreen durability, enduring perseverance, and limitless light bring your wishes to fulfillment. Duration. So if you're of two minds and you decide to improve yourself, right? You're going to decide to improve yourself. You're going to decide to do something better. You're going to decide, right? And then here, that juggling, that balance, you're going to decide to educate yourself and maintain balance, because here you got to maintain that juggling here, and whatever's going on, you're going to maintain that balance. And this is a sense of renewal here, and you're going to go through an emotional cleaning or a cleansing. You may be jealous or people jealous of you, but you're going to have to move away from that state of mind. That goes back to this. Maybe that's what this is, People. Like, you know how you have friends, you love your friends, but they do some raunchy stuff. Maybe it's time to step away from certain friends. It's not to say that you have to leave them or anything. But maybe you just have to put them in a different place. You can't let them hinder your future. It's like you can love someone from afar. I'm just using that as the example. Now, I also pulled a chakra card. And the chakra card that I pulled is complacency. Now, this is the root chakra, which is interesting, Cappy, because the root chakra is about security. What makes you feel secure? You got an 8 of Pentacles, so you have the ability here to improve your skills and possibly increase your uh, excuse me. Just a minute, I gotta take a sip. Oh, excuse me. Improve your skills so that you can increase your marketability. Improve your skills so you can improve your role within your family and your community. But here, this is that root chakra, which is about security. What do you need to feel secure? This is about your actions, sexuality. It's about getting grounded. It's not about out here being buck wild, right? So the question is, am I feeling the loss of my dreams? Complacency. Are you feeling a loss of your dreams? That would be the question you'd ask yourself. And if you're feeling that loss, is it going back to being in two minds? Is it being of two minds? Are you afraid to take that step forward to really improve yourself? Go ahead and take that step forward here. And with the juggling, using your intuition and that of your higher mind so that you can move forward. Or you just got to get past all that emotional stuff. Maybe it's like you're in between your head and keeping your feet on the ground. And whatever decision you make, you have to do this for the duration. So complacency here, have you lost your dreams or you lost focus of your dreams? But life force energy must be taken seriously. You got to stand tall in your dreams and try to build on your dreams, or are you going to build on somebody else's dreams? Release and be free. Release all that emotional baggage, all this emotional stuff. Maybe, like I said, maybe you're jealous of people, or maybe people jealous of you. And with that Libra is relationship. So Libra, like maybe you have some Libra in your chart, and maybe you're trying to hold on to something that maybe it's time to let go of. I'm pausing, just for thought here, because that's what really, being complacent. Although overall, since this is a general reading, I'm going back to what I originally stated here. I really believe that this is an inside job. Everything is an inside job. The best relationship anyone has is the relationship they have with themselves. So right here, I really believe you're battling back and forth between your own male and female energy. Do you want to charge forward, or do you want to balance or stay where you're at? That's that complacency. And here, with this Eight of Pentacles, this is going to take some focus and creativity, being industrious, to go back to school to improve your skills. And when I say go back to school, you don't have to go back to school. You could study, you could read, you could just take certifications or do a study on your own to improve your skills. What are you going to do to improve where you're at? And even if this is this is air, but even if you want to improve your health, what are you going to do to improve your health? What do you want to do to improve your life? This is about improving. And Pentacles is your material world. So you also got to realize, we think of our material world, but hey, Cappy, this could be your body. What can you do to improve your overall physical health? And that's a possibility. And then with this Two of Pentacles, like I said, if the world's out of control, it's nice to be able to control some things. But you have to make conscious choices and make sure you choose a noble path and realize, excuse me, to celebrate the things you can change and employ wisdom to recognize the things you can't. And at this time, it's good for moderate spending and acquisitions. Be mindful of what you do with your money. Well, that's the serenity prayer, right? God grant me the serenity to God grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change and the wisdom to know the difference. That's what's up right now. And the difference may, come around. Do some emotional cleaning, the relationship with yourself. Because at this time, it's about understanding yourself and how you relate to others. And if you make the choice and you make the noble choice, choose the noble path, you're going to do this for the duration. And since this is in your root chakra, you're going to feel more secure, and then you're going to realize you're on your path. You're not going to fall into that complacency. You're going to utilize your life force, which is your foundation. So this is just be mindful of coasting along and procrastinating. All right. Cappies, let me know what you think. Like, share, subscribe. Leave a comment. Give me a thumbs up. This is Sister Omi. Peace.